Check on a Sunday at Clinton. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Clinton Raceway for a Sunday matinee. 10 races on tap. 15 minutes away from race number one. To begin this afternoon's racing action, we'll please ask you now to rise, if you're able, for the national anthem. Thank you, everyone. It's a Sunday matinee, Clinton Raceway. Set to start up in about 15 minutes. Announcing this afternoon from up top, I'm Sugar Doyle, in from London, and happy to be here for the Sunday, June 9th. It's the Vanastra Curling Club fundraiser. Try out the street curl on tarmac there, win some great prizes throughout the afternoon, a chance to win a VIP package for four to the Kinpace final here and the OSS 50th anniversary celebrations on July 7th. Program changes for this afternoon's 10 race card. Stand by. In the first race, number 7, Drinkin' Buddy. Drinkin' Buddy will be driven by Anthony Hahn. Anthony Hahn now drives 7 in race 1, starting up the $3,000 guaranteed pool pick 5, where you're looking for the winners from races 1 through 5. Race number 2, the 2, Inukshuk Sally, another driver change to Anthony Hahn. And number 5, worth repeating, switching from blind to blinkers today. So Anthony Hahn for 2 and blinkers for the 5 in race 2. Third race, a driver change on 7, Greystone Ian O. It's going to be Lauren House. Lauren House had been sidelined in recent weeks. Back aboard the horses here in Ontario. Lauren House driving 7 in the third. Fourth race, driver change for the 4, Tatatina. Dustin McClure. Dustin McClure now listed on 4, Tatatina in this afternoon's fourth. Race number 5, it's another driver change for the 2, Skoden. Todd Ratchford now driving, so no Dan Clements on this afternoon's card. Todd Ratchford will drive the 2 in race 5. Race 6, equipment change for the 2, Walter. Just Walter. It's going to be an open bridle today. And a driver change for the 4, Mo Better, make it Travis Henry. Travis Henry for the 4 in race 6. Another driver change, race 7, starting up a $2,000 guaranteed pool pick 4. Race 7, the 1. I love what I do. Jason Ryan. Jason Ryan now in the bike of 1. I love what I do in race 7, the start of a late pick 4. 8th race. No changes. Race 8 is clear. The 9th race, few driver changes here. In the 9th race, number 2, Penny's Noir, make it Jason Ryan. Number 4, Black Creek Rosebud, make it Lauren House. And a driver to be announced, TBA on 5, Velocity Impetuous. So in the 9th, Jason Ryan for 2, Lauren House for the 4, driver to be announced for the 5 in that 9th race. 10th and final, it's the High 5 finale, race 10. A few more driver changes here. The 1, Havarti 1, picks up Lauren House. Shoeing change, steel to aluminum. Here for the 1 in race 10. Number 4, Jason Ryan driving Little T. And then the 8, Lisa's All In, the driver to be announced, TBA for the 8. So in the 10th High 5 finale, Lauren House for 1, Jason Ryan for the 4, and to be announced for the 8. Those are the changes thus far. I'll keep you posted on driver updates as we go forward this afternoon. We're 9 minutes away from race number 1 of 10. We're going to start things up with a top-class preferred event on the pace. It's the Van den Heuvel Structures Limited Feature Exactor Try. Superfecta Daily Double Wager. And again, the $3,000 guaranteed pool on the Pick 5 play. A must play on this afternoon's race card. Just looking for the winners from races 1 through 5. It's as easy as that, right? Best of luck to all racing and playing this afternoon. We're 9 minutes away from race number 1. 6 minutes. Again, we're 6 minutes away from race number 1 of 10. There's the Tim O'Connor Pick 5 play. A ticket idea featured on the monitors. A $3,000 guaranteed pool on this Pick 5 play. Twin Spires, south of the border. Also getting involved in this early Pick 5 play at Clinton. It's the $1,000 Pick 5 hit and split promo featured on Twin Spires. So thank you to those of you tuned in and playing through Twin Spires south of the border. This afternoon, it's their hit and split promotion featured on the Pick 5 play. Again, a $3,000 guaranteed pool for this Pick 5 play. Hit and split. Playing through Twin Spires. 5 minutes away from race 1. Tim O'Connor liking the chances for 1. Harper's hat trick in the 5. Mr. Cheeseman here in the opener. Tim singles up the 2 at Uck Sally in the second race. Tim going to the 2 and 4 in the third, that being Sports Nation and Township Willie. Tim 3 deep in the fourth using 2, 3, and 7. And on the end of it, race number 5. It's the Pop-Up Series final for the Trotters using number 1, Toscano Girl. She'll try to double up after a victory over Georgian Downs 5/8. And following that one out, the 8, Charmbo Prince. A winner last time out over Clinton, gate to wire, though no shot of making the lead early there. 8, Charmbo Prince from the trailing spot, race 5. On the end of the Tim O'Connor Pick 5 play. 4 minutes still for wagers on the popular Pick 5 play, race 1 at Clinton. Awaiting the post parade here for race number 1. It's top class Pacers starting things up. Great looking field. Preferred 3 event for the Vandet Heuvel Structures Limited Feature. My Pick 5 play. It's on the monitors now. We're using 1, 2, and 7 to start things up. We're seeing Sportsline make his season debut. The Stallion, son of Sports Writer, had a big qualifying victory over Clinton May 26th. 158 and 4 speed there. Todd Ratchford aboard 2, Sportsline, his season debut. 1, 2, and 7 for me starting things up. Many would be thinking of singling up the 2 in Uck Sally, race number 2. She's in from the Rideau Carlton circuit. We're deepest of all, race 3, that middle leg. It'll be tough to crack the code on. That's where we've gone deepest of all. 4th race went odd numbers with 1, 3, 5, and 7. And I'm with Tim O'Connor on the end of the Pick 5 play in the 5th race using the 1, Toscano Girl, and 8, Charmbo Prince. They could line up 1, 2 in that pop-up series final, race 5 on the end of the Pick 5 play. Again, a $3,000 guaranteed pool, Twin Spires, offering up the $1,000 hit and split promo. All right, we're showing about 1 minute to post here. A minute to post on the pick 5 play. We'll see the horses stepping out on Post Parade. A very nice card. 10 races on tap, and again, it's the preferred 3 event. Top class pacers starting things up. Heavy action for number 5, Mr. Cheeseman here in the early going. He's listed at 1-2 for win odds. Stepping out on Post Parade here, the starters for race number 1, a preferred 3 event. That's right, top class pacers. Starting things up here at Clinton. Number 1, Harper's Hat-Trick, racing for owner-trainer Chris Haskell of Clinton. Travis Henry in the sulky. Here's a look at number 2. This is Sportsline, the season debuter for Craig Parrott of Windsor. Pat Bissett trains Todd Ratchford in the sulky. Adore Him, the 3, racing for Robert Blake of Clinton. Kurt Blake training Jay Harris up. Azukar Jack, the 4, Paul McKenzie, driving for Tom Ham and Joe Carr, Joe the breeder, Tom the trainer. Azukar Jack in off the big win over Sarnia. Mr. Cheeseman, the 5, it's Jason Ryan on board for Brad Douglas. Scott McNiven trains. Teen Tatler at a post 6, racing for Catherine McClure and Ruth Hasty. George McClure trains. Dustin McClure in the bike. And then an outside chance for 7. This is Drinkin' Buddy. Drinkin' Buddy racing for Heather and Rick Pickett. It's Heather training. Make the driver Anthony Hahn. Anthony Hahn, the driver change for 7. Drinkin' Buddy here in race number 1 of 10. Again, the Van Hewell Structures Limited Feature, Exactor, Try, Superfecta, Daily Double, and as mentioned, a very popular pick 5 play here to start things up. Just about set to go well up and over that $3,000 guaranteed pool. And again, we'll welcome players through Twin Spires this afternoon, south of the border, with that $1,000 hit and split promotion happening with the pick 5 wager here in race number 1. Catching a score down right now of number 1, Harper's Hat-Trick for local Chris Haskell. He's the owner and trainer. Harper's Hat-Trick loves to be up close, and with a rail advantage, you could find him sitting 1 or 2 here likely in the early going. The price is right. 9-2 for number 1, Harper's Hat-Trick. Big shot to start up this pick 5 play. Here's Sportsline. Sportsline, life record, 28 career wins, a mark of 149-3. Taken as a 4-year-old. Now 8, the Stallion, son of Sports Rider, out for his first go of 2024. Note the sharp qualifier over Clinton here on May 26th. All alone on the line, 158-4. He got over London last season in 154-2. Sportsline at his best could for sure handle this group. And if he brings it today, he Could see him in the winner's circle. Number 2, Sportsline, season debuter here at 7-2. Oh, this pick 5 play. It's getting played in a big way. Well up and over the $3,000 guaranteed pool. There is still time. How about Drinkin' Buddy coming in from London? I know this one well. He's been taking on some of London's best in the recent start, showing 54 and 55 speed over London. He's got an outside chance today. Driver Anthony Hahn, catch driving assignment here on the driver change. No Dan Clements this afternoon. So it's Anthony Hahn on the outside looking in with the 7, Drinkin' Buddy. 2-1 in the morning line. He's offering up 5-1 value currently. It's the Drinkin' Buddy, son of your nemesis from the Royal Majesty Mare Zipcar, racing for Heather and Rick Pickett. He's got a great season record from 18 starts, 14 top 3 finishes. He's always in the hunt, and likely will be in the hunt today. Be looking for him late. It's the Drinkin' Buddy. Still maintaining favorite status here. Surprisingly, on my end, I did not see Mr. Cheeseman holding the favorite status throughout here. He's even money. He's one that does his best work when on the lead, but he's got a ton of speed to his left. Harper's Hat-Trick, Sportsline, adore him. Azucar Jack, they can absolutely blast in the early going. I just don't see it happening for Mr. Cheeseman at even money today, but I could be wrong. Final call for wagers here on race number 1 of 10. Top class pacers set to throw down in just over a minute. Again, the seconds are ticking down here. We mentioned Azucar Jack with the big victory over Sarnia, that 5/8 track. Kind of quick, but a very fast mile over there. 154. He was winning at 22-1 for Greg Dustin. Had him on top all the way. This horse likely has some of the best gate speed in the opener, leaving right behind the car. Number 4, Azucar Jack with Paul McKenzie, a value player at 7-1. There is still time, though the starter has called for the horses. Race 1, Clinton, gates moving. From the rail out, Harper's Hat-Trick. Sportsline, adore him. Azucar Jackson, the setter. Then Mr. Cheeseman, Teen Tatler, Drinkin' Buddy is on the outside. A field of 7, all on gate. 1/8 of a mile from the start. Into the stretch and picking up speed. Here they come. They're off. It's on. Sportsline in his season debut. He wanted the first call, and he's going to get it. Sportsline on the return to the races is leading right there in second. Harper's Hat-Trick sliding into third was adore him. And a midfield fourth now for Azucar Jack. 5th best away for Mr. Cheeseman. Next to last was Teen Tatler, Drinking Buddy settles in at the back of the bus. So single file up and by this quarter mile clocking. It's Sportsline. Sportsline for Todd Ratchford reaching the quarter. A soft 29-4. That was a cakewalk for Sportsline. The returning Sportsline on top by a length and a quarter. Second best. Harper's hat trick for the trip. It's Adore Him who's thinking about it third. A midfield four still for Azucar Jack and getting underway from a fifth. There goes Mr. Cheeseman. That'll force the hand of Adore Him to travel first up here with a lap to go. Half timed up in just 60 seconds flat. So Sportsline well within himself on his return to the races. Tripping out in second. Harper's hat trick uncovered third. Adore Him trying to make something happen. Along the inside it was Azucar Jack. Mr. Cheeseman might be spinning his wheels out there in fifth. Sixth and in for Teen Tatler. Nothing yet from the Drinking Buddy. Down the backside. Final time. Sportsline lets it out. Sportsline had them by 3/4, 128. That was 28 flat through the third, and a two-horse breakaway bending around this final turn on the in. Sportsline bravening up here, possibly in second. Harper's hat trick, the only one with a shot at taking down Sportsline. Sportsline, let's bring him home. His first start of 2024. And he goes all the way, fully, completely. Sportsline in 1:56-3. He wins it over Harper's hat trick. Then Azucar Jack. Teen Tatler may have completed the superfecta. Unofficial winner, number 2, Sportsline. He got some value here at 7-2. He wanted the first call. He got it, and he got every call from that point on. Very sharp return to the races. His back half, folks, 56-3. In his season debut, he came back really, really good. 2-1, 4-6 is the top four. It's unofficial as we await Sportsline. His return to the winner's circle. As mentioned, folks, this horse a sub 150 winner. Back as a 4-year-old, he got over the big track of Woodbine Mohawk Park, 149-3. You won't see many sub 150 pacers this afternoon in Clinton. Here he is coming back for his 29th career victory. This is Sportsline, 8-year-old stallion, son of sports writer from the Camlock mare, Angel in Disguise. Owned by Craig Parrott of Windsor. It's Pat Bissett training. Todd Ratchford had this one on top all the way. Very, very sharp on his return to the races. Sportsline, pretty much 1 year between starts, on top all the way. Again, a big back half, 56-3 for a trip in 156-3. Again, career win number 29 comes in the Vanden Heuvel Structures Limited feature. Congratulations to the connections of Sportsline. So very nice victory there for Sportsline. Congratulations, winning caretaker Becca. Sportsline on top. 2-1, 4-6. Waiting to go official here. Pick 5 play, well supported, 3,600 plus in the Pick 5 pool. And at 7-2, Sportsline has started it up. Race number 1, we are official. Prices are posted. 9:10 on the nose for Sportsline, and that's all right. Exactor returning 18.30. A dollar try 37.40. How about that superfecta? 20 center, $205.77. Big price on the superfecta. Sportsline on the Harper's Hattrick, Azucar Jack, and Teen Tatler. The official rundown from the opener, we'll get to it. Got the Father's Day promo next Sunday here at Clinton Raceway, Sunday, June 16th, with a post time at 1:30. Win it for Dad, from golf to gear to sports tickets, swag, and a whole lot more. There's a fundraiser for the Seaforth Homecoming 2025. It's a 50-50 silent auction. 50-50 draw, the silent auction, a bake sale, and a barbecue. Again, the fundraiser for Seaforth Homecoming 2025. So again, it's live racing, featuring the Super Sunday show a week from today, Father's Day, Sunday, June 16th, the post time at 1:30. Race 2 up and coming. We're 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away from the upcoming second race. In this second race, number 2, Anuk Shuk Sally. Make the driver Anthony Hahn. And the blinkers will be going on number 5. Worth repeating. Anthony Hahn on 2. Blinkers on 5. In this upcoming second race, we're 3 minutes away. We'll welcome this week's race sponsors. Vanden Heuvel Structures Limited. A Murray Forbes Memorial featured this afternoon as well. Robinson Electric, Henderson Equine Services, Wayne and Harold Smith Construction Limited, TCC, Kate Station, Frank A. Cameron, Huron Fuel Injection Limited, Meridian Credit Union. Thanks so much to our sponsors this afternoon. In the program, following race number 3, there is a ballot there. There's a ballot in the program below. on the bottom of the page following race number 3. Fill out the ballot below to be a part of the show. Games, prizes, fun, and more. Brought to you by Gold Coast Landscaping, Inc. Little over a minute to play the upcoming second race, sponsored by Robinson Electric. One more time, Anthony Hahn driving the favorite, number 2, Inukshuk Sally. This one comes in from the 5/8 track of Rito Carrollton. And we'll make a first start for trainer Jason Libby. Blinkers going on the 5, worth repeating. I'm told that there's some swag for sale down at the program booth. Clinton Raceway hats, t-shirts, hoodies. You can purchase those this afternoon. The hats are $20, t-shirts $15, the hoodies are $30. Stop on by the program booth on the main level. Check out the Clinton Raceway swag. Awaiting the post parade here for race number 2, up and coming. Myself, Melissa Keith, Tony Elliott, Tim O'Connor, all going towards the 2, Inukshuk Sally. Lou Sorella, the hashtag Lou knows. He's going outside the box with number 3, Staying Fresh, his top selection in race number 2. Now on post parade, starters here for race number 2, sponsored by Robinson Electric. Field of 6 on the pace for an exactor try and super. Number 1, this is better, Rock and Roll. Racing for Robin Cassidy and John Marshall. Bud Sinclair trains, Jay Harris aboard. Coming out next, a newcomer to Clinton, number 2, Inukshuk Sally, in from Rito. Now racing for Lori Keeling and Tim Flynn, along with Jason Libby. With Jason training, make the driver on 2, Inukshuk Sally. I believe it's Anthony Hahn. Number 3, Staying Fresh, Ryan DeRoche will be aboard for owner-trainer Richard Griffiths. Alrighty, another one on parade here. The 4, I Stole the Cheddar. Todd Ratchford for Murray Dare. It's Bob Dare training. I Stole the Cheddar. Season debuter there. The 5, worth repeating, is going blinkers on today. Blinkers on 5, worth repeating. Racing for owner-trainer Duncan Gillis of Fergus. Jason Ryan to drive 5, worth repeating. And then the outside chance for 6, Tiny But Mighty. This one for owner, trainer, breeder, Gino Cicero. Hello. Guglielmi is in the sulky. So a field of 6, race number 2, Exactor Try Super. Just updating you folks, the driver 42 in Uckchuck Sally, it will be Travis Henry. It's actually Travis Henry that has been listed here on 2 Inukshuk Sally, the driver change in the second race. Again, Exactor Try and Super, Travis Henry. For this newcomer to Clinton, Inukshuk Sally, daughter of Big Jim. She's a one-time winner this season, 56-3 over the good going at Rideau. Rideau, close to Ottawa, is a 5/8 track. And Uckchuck Sally appears to like racing up close near the lead. Right now, she's a 3-5 favorite in her Clinton Raceway debut. Down in front of the grandstand there, we see Toscano Girl. She is one of the favorites in the Pop-Up Series Final. Race 5 this afternoon. Racing for owner. Trainer Katie Graham. Jay Harris will be on 1. Toscano Girl in the Pop-Up Series Final. Race number 5 on this afternoon's race card. Still looking at that favorite. The newcomer to Clinton, and Uckchuck Sally. Rail starter, better rock and roll. Another one expected to be racing up close here. Two-time winner this season. Life best of 159-4 over London. That was a gate-to-wire score. So this daughter of Better's Delight, she loves to be up close. Maybe even better when on the lead. She gets a rail advantage to work with, and the price is so right. 5-1 for number 1, Better Rock and Roll. We're expecting better things from this one today. Second time for trainer Bud Sinclair with Jay Harris aboard. So we saw Todd Ratchford get the job done in race number 1 with the returning sports line. He'll go aboard this 4, I Stole the Cheddar. It's another season debuter here. First start of 2024 for this daughter of Better Than Cheddar. One and only win came over Clinton last season. It was 201-2. 6-1, one of the longer shots in here. She may need a start or two to round into her best form. Less than a minute. Jason Ryan driving the 5, worth repeating in this one. Look for a little more from this one today. The connections are for sure looking for more, switching things up, putting blinkers on number 5, worth repeating. I've got this one pegged as a top 3 threat in this second race. Final call for wagers. The starting gate is getting set to move into position. Final call. There's the horn. That's the signal. Horses are set to line up here for the Robinson Electric sponsored Race 2 event. Race 2, Clinton, gates moving. On the upper turn, Better Rock and Roll. Anukshuk Sally in her Clinton debut. Staying Fresh, I Stole the Cheddar. Worth repeating, Tiny but Mighty. On the outside, field of 6. They're at the top of the stretch. Race 2. Pacers pick up speed. Here they come. Off and pacing all but one. The 6, Tiny but Mighty, has gone to the gallop in the early going. Back down pacing, but will be trailing. Into the opening turn they go. Anukshuk Sally gets the marching orders in her Clinton debut. She's on top by 4. Make it 5 as they hit the backside. Anukshuk Sally, this 3-year-old daughter of Big Jim, debuting here today, looking large and in charge here in the early going. Staying Fresh, set up for the 2-hole rye, but she's 6 lengths behind the leader. All alone, traveling in the 3rd spot. That is worth repeating. Then in 4th, Better Rock and Roll, the back markers. I Stole the Cheddar came ahead of that early breaker, Tiny but Mighty. Quarter mile clocking was 29-2, just coasting along on front. They'll have to catch her, and Anukshuk Sally continues to go forward here with a big lead of 5 open lengths. Anukshuk Sally brought them by the halftime in 1 minute and 1 fish. She got a nice breather through that 2nd quarter, chased up in 2nd. That is Staying Fresh, continuing to hold 3rd. Was worth repeating. Along the inside, traveling for Better Rock and Roll, being challenged for that 4th spot by I Stole the Cheddar. Then the trailer continues to be Tiny but Mighty, and they can't get close to Anukshuk Sally. Still doing good things up front. Out of 3rd, challenging for the deuce now. That is worth repeating. Trying to go ahead of Staying Fresh to her left by 3/4, 129-2, 29-1 speed. Through the 3rd, and Anukshuk Sally has been all by herself. Anukshuk Sally turning for home, holding down 2nd, Staying Fresh, worth repeating, finishes 3rd. This one's over. Anukshuk Sally coasting home, a wrapped up winner here for the new connection. 2nd best was Staying Fresh, then came Worth Repeating, and maybe 4th, Tiny but Mighty. 158-2, Anukshuk Sally, good to go. A judge's inquiry here. They will review the break by number 6, Tiny but Mighty, at the start. Believe she was an unofficial 4th place finisher in there, so the judges want to look at the breaking action by 6, Tiny but Mighty, here in race number 2. Hold all tickets. So number 2, Anukshuk Sally, going all the way here as the heavy favorite. Winning over 3, Staying Fresh, then the 5, Worth Repeating. Number 6, Tiny but Mighty, does finish 4th, though she is a subject for a judge's inquiry. Returning to victory lane, Anukshuk Sally, this 3-year-old daughter of Big Jim, out of Camps Bay by Major in Art, now owned by Lori Keeling, Tim Flynn, and Jason Libby. Jason, the winning trainer. Travis Henry on for this gate-to-wire victory. Oh, she was so good to go this afternoon in her Clinton debut. 158-2, gate-to-wire. And Anukshuk Sally in the Robinson Electric feature. Congratulations. As a result of the judges' inquiry, judges say no violations by 6 in race 2. It appears 2, 3, 5, and 6 will stand for the superfecta. Race number 1 went official. Had the prices up there for race number 1. We'll get the race 2 prices up here shortly. Race number 2 has gone official. The rundown for the second, A Better Rock and Roll was 6. Enoch Shuck Sally won it. Staying Fresh was second. I Stole the Cheddar fifth. Worth Repeating third. Tidy But Mighty finishes a fourth. A mile of 158 and 2. Enoch Shuck Sally in her Clinton debut. She paid $2.50 on the nose. That exactor came back at $11.10. A dollar try worth $15.10. The super for $109.85. The early daily double. Winners from races 1 and 2. It was a pair of twos. A sports line onto Enoch Shuck Sally came back at $12.80, and that's all right for the early double payout. Third race up and coming. It's sponsored by Wayne and Harold Smith Construction Limited. Full field of 8 to go postward there. That'll mean 7 on gate plus a trailer. On the pace for the third. Exactor try. Superfecta. A pick 3 opportunity coming up next in the third. Pick 3. Picking the winners from races 3, 4, and 5 to cash in on that. Lauren House now listed to drive 7. Greystone Ian O from that outside post again. It's 7 on gate plus a trailer coming up for the third of 10.
Welcome back to another Super Sunday here at Clinton Raceway. We've made one draw from our Super Sunday Show ballot drum and taking home a $50 gift card from Gold Coast Landscaping. Today's Super Sunday Show sponsor is Samantha Westacott. Samantha, you can pick your prize up at the program table under the grandstand. We also have 2 other ballots in today's race program. One of them is for the OSS 50th Anniversary VIP package, which will gain you a table here on Kinpace Day, also some OSS swag, some betting vouchers, and food vouchers, as well as the Lucky 7 Gateway Casino ballot, which is found just before race 7. And if the 7 horse wins the 7th race today, we'll give away $100 cash. If it doesn't, we will give out $25 in slot play.
And here's that race 2 rundown. Better Rock and Roll 6th, and Uckshuck Sally won it. Staying fresh 2nd. I Stole the Cheddar was 5th. Worth Repeating was 3rd. Tiny but Mighty finishes 4th. It's the 3rd of 10 up and coming. Race number 3 featuring Exactor, Try, Superfecta, and again a pick 3 opportunity coming up in the 3rd. Mark it on your calendars, folks. It's Legends Day for the Horses, Heroes, and History, Sunday, June 30th. The Clinton Public Hospital Foundation fundraiser. Again, Legends Day, and what a lineup. Celebrating their 12th edition here on June 30th with the field of Hall of Fame drivers now set for this year. That lineup including drivers Wally Hennessy, Sylvain Filion, Paul McDonnell, Randy Waples, Carl Jamieson, Chris Christoforou, Steve Conran, Doug Brown, again, Wally Hennessy part of the mix as well. Also included on the day, special guests include John Campbell, Trevor Ritchie, Dave Wall, Ron Waples, and Billy O'Donnell. It's all part of an exciting Legends Day featured here in Clinton Raceway Sunday, June 30th. The incredible talent of the Hall of Fame lineup driving in the Legends Day featured trot. 92,000 plus winning drives between the 8 drivers. Purse earnings of $1.4 billion. Amazing. Legends Day. Put it on the calendars, folks. Sunday, June 30th, right here.
New this year on the Super Sunday Show, we have our I Love Local feature. And today with us, we have the Sweet Shop 31, who has cheesecake in a jar. If you want to try some of this cheesecake, you can come down under the grandstand. She's set up there right at the entrance. And we're also giving away some cheesecakes in a jar. So make sure you fill out that Super Sunday Show ballot. And our first winner of some cheesecake in a jar is Sean Delaney. Sean, you can pick your prize up at the program table under the grandstand. And some of the flavors she has, she's got cherry, pecan pie, chocolate obsession, salted caramel, coconut cream, peanut butter, turtle, Rolo, and lemon. So I invite you to come down, have yourself a little sample. She does have jars for sale as well, and we are giving some away, so be sure you fill out that Super Sunday Show ballot.
Few minutes for wagers here on the upcoming third. Again, exactor try, super, the pick 3 opportunity awaiting a post parade. Full field of 8 to go in behind here in the third. Post parade for race number 3 coming up, sponsored by Wayne and Harold Smith Construction Limited. It's Pacers here, number 1, Always Been Crazy. Owned, trained, and driven by Carter Gimblett. Travis Henry up on 2, Sports Nation for Ralph Spaltori. Trainers Lornhouse. Checkers with Grandpa, number 3. It's Ryan DeRoche on board for owner-trainer Courtney Robson. There's Township Willie. Jason Ryan on board for owner-trainer John Kennedy. 5 is Fear the Shadow. Todd Ratchford driving for owner-trainer breeder Harry Martin of Hanover. Number 6, Serial Killer. It's Jay Harris driving. Another one for owner-trainer Courtney Robinson here. Courtney Robinson, owner-trainer of 6. Serial Killer. The outside chance for 7. Greystone Ian O. reuniting here with driver Lauren House. Lauren, the co-owner and trainer, sharing ownership with Ryan Clements and Ryan Willis. And then a trailing spot for number 8. Keystone Taz racing for owner-trainer Riley Simpson of Dorchester. Anthony Hahn is in the sulky. There you have it, folks. Full field of 8. There'll be 7 behind the starting gate, plus a trailer for this exactor try, Super Pick 3. And again, it's sponsored by Wayne and Harold Smith Construction Limited. We're catching up with a score down of number 2, Sports Nation. Tries to make it 3 in a row in this pop-up series final. Yes, indeed, it would be the pop-up series sweep for Sports Nation. Should he get there again today, this 9-year-old son of Sports Rider, he's a grinder. He was 3 deep for a long ways in the latest, winning 2 minutes 150. He's been a favorite in each of his last 2. Travis Henry, catch driving this afternoon, already in the winner's circle today. Travis Henry with an Uckshuck Sally in the second. He'll try to come right back here with the favorite Sports Nation for a pop-up series sweep. Getting a look at number 3, Checkers with Grandpa. This one was trying to grind away. Last time out, went first up for a long ways. They'll just fade it in the late going. Ryan DeRoche picks up the catch driving assignment this afternoon for 3. Checkers with Grandpa. Got some early speed to work with. You might see him up close here. Price is value right now at 7-1. There's number 4, Township Willie. I really like this horse's chances today. He gets a much improved post to work with. He's leaving right behind the car. Does have some gate speed to work with. Hasn't had a whole lot of luck with post position draws. The only one worth talking about was when he had the rail late April over London. He just missed by a nose. Expect big things from this 4, Township Willie, today. He's a long shot right now at 8-1. Excellent price. Player in number 4, Township Willie. Liking his chances, loving his price. Getting word of a late scratch later on this afternoon if you want to turn over to race number 9, folks. Got a late scratch for race number 9. You can take out number 5, Velocity Impetuous. Scratch the 5 from race number 9 this afternoon. We're getting close here as we get a look at the 5. Fear the Shadow, Todd Ratchford. Already in the winner's circle this afternoon. Took the top class event in the opener with the returning sports line. He gets a shot on board this 5. Fear the Shadow, who's been second best in each of his last 2. So a pair of runner-up finishes from just 2 starts this season. Both of those runner-up finishes in the pop-up series. 6-5 action continues on the favorite number 2, Sports Nation, trying for that pop-up series sweep. Less than a minute. Here's another price player that I'm kind of liking. Double digits right now. Number 6, Serial Killer. Jay Harris going back on board for the drive. He's been second and third in each of the latest 2. Jay Harris has some great hands for getting them off the gate quickly, and he may be firing with number 6, Serial Killer here. Again, another one I'm liking the chances and loving this 11-1 price on 6, Serial Killer. Great to see Lauren House back on board the horses here in Ontario. He's been sidelined for weeks now following an elbow injury. And so he's back on board the horses this afternoon at Clinton Raceway. He's on the outside looking in with 7, Greystone Ian O. As the starting gate begins to move into position, there is still time. You would have to hurry. Race 3, Clinton, gates moving. On the inside, Always Been Crazy. Then Sports Nation, Checkers with Grandpa. Township Willie in the center, still offering 5-1 value here. Fear the Shadow, Serial Killer, Greystone Ian O. The back tier spot for Keystone Taz. Who do you like? It's a field of 8 behind the gate. Into the stretch. Picking up speed, here they come. It's the pop-up series final. Go time. They're off. Checkers with Grandpa. Off the car first along the inside. Always Been Crazy up on the wide path travels. Fear the Shadow in between Pacers. Sports Nation, nothing settled yet. Checkers with Grandpa is leading. They're 3 wide in behind the leader as they straighten for the backside run. Checkers with Grandpa on top, giving the cold horse shoulder here to Sports Nation, a favorite. If he makes top, he's going to have to pay for this lead. Opening quarter mile clocking, Maddie's got it in 28-2. Settled in to take control here with Sports Nation, the favorite. Makes it to the top. Second best, Checkers with Grandpa. He took him on to the opening quarter, traveling third. Always Been Crazy, parked out. Serial Killer underway to the backfield for Harris. A toe up for Gray Stone. Ian O down in front of us. They travel. Sports Nation is in control. Checkers with Grandpa second. Serial Killer grinding away. Now takes second on the outside. Towing up Fear the Shadow now. Then fifth and in, shuffle back, Always Been Crazy. Then Greystone, Ian O. Township Willie is a buried seventh. Gapped off trailing was Keystone Taz. Halftime clocking of 59-1. Sports Nation was all in early. Serial Killer grinding away here in second, third and in for Checkers with Grandpa. Gapped on the cover in fourth, Fear the Shadow. Shaking loose late here. Township Willie, you can see him moving up from sixth. Still some work to do though. Township Willie is gaining after 3 quarters, 129-1. They get ready to make the swing. And still leading Sports Nation, Serial Killer fighting on for second against Checkers with Grandpa, still waiting for Township Willie. Sports Nation, get the broom out. It's a sweep in the pop-up series. Sports Nation on top over Checkers with Grandpa. May have been Fear the Shadow in for third, 159-3. So number 2, Sports Nation makes it 3 in a row over Clinton Raceway. The pop-up series sweep. Sports Nation at 4-5 did not disappoint. He paid the cost to be the boss of that one. Sailing pretty much all the way, 159-3. 9-year-old son of sports writer out of Cam for Life by Cam's Card Shark for Ralph Spaltori of Waterloo, Ontario. Lornhouse trained, and Travis Henry driven to win. Winning Caretaker brings in Sports Nation here, the Wayne and Harold Smith Construction Limited. Sponsors of this pop-up series final. Again, the sweep for Sports Nation. 15th career win, 5 on the season, 3 in a row over Clinton. He's loving Clinton Raceway. Sports Nation victorious here. Congratulations. Top 4 unofficial reading 2, 3, 5, 4. Sports Nation on to Checkers with Grandpa. Fear the Shadow. Township Willie 2, 3, 5, and 4. third race went official. Sports Nation 390 for a win prize. Exacta return 30.20. The dollar try 41.95. Superfecta for a buck 127.80. The 20-cent super came back at 25.56. Fourth race, up and coming, sponsored by Kate Station. Field of 7, all on gate for the fourth. Exactor, try, and superfecta. Driver change for number 4, Tatatina, now listed as Dustin McClure. Dustin McClure to drive 4, Tatatina, the upcoming fourth.
We've done a couple more draws from our Super Sunday Show ballot drum and taking home a $50 gift card from Gold Coast Landscaping. Today's Super Sunday Show sponsor is Kim Adams. Kim, you can claim your prize at the program table. And then taking home some delicious cheesecake in a jar is Shirley Adams. If you want to take part in today's draws, just make sure you fill out that Super Sunday Show ballot located in your program and drop it into the ballot drum at the program table under the grandstand. Also this afternoon, we have the Vanastra Curling Club doing some fundraising here. They've got a delicious barbecue. I can contest because I just had a hamburger, as well as a bake sale, and they have a 50-50, which will be drawn following race number 8.
2 minutes away from the upcoming fourth race. Live money update. If you were involved in the Pick 5 play, there was almost $3,700 wagered in to the Pick 5 pool. And following race number 3, $213 is still live and in play. So looking at a pretty decent payout if you can get there on this afternoon's Pick 5 play again, containing $3,700 in the pool. just $213 live and in play for the pick 5. 2 minutes away from the upcoming 4th race, sponsored by Gate Station. Bit of a mixed bag, right? We're top selections for the cappers this afternoon. We've got Lou Sorella, Melissa Key, Tony Elliott, Tim O'Connor, yours truly, for selections. Tim O'Connor went outside to Carson's player, the 7. Tony Elliott went to the 3, Jim Sun. And then we've got Melissa Keith, the caller at Rito Carlton. She selected 6, She's My Treasure. Lou Sorella, he goes to 2 for the love of the game. Well, myself, I went to the 1, Hawk in Flight. Travis Henry, already in the winner's circle twice today. He tries for the driving triple aboard 1, Hawk in Flight. Got caught up in traffic over at London last time out. I'm expecting better things with a rail advantage for this 1, Hawk in Flight. 5-1 currently. Got a driver update for later on in this afternoon's racing action. If you want to go on over to race number 10, we'll update you on a driver for the 8. Lisa's All In. She's the morning line favorite in race number 10. Race 10, the 8. Lisa's All In. Make the driver Carter Gimblett. Carter Gimblett now listed for 8 in the High 5 Finale. Folks, here comes the post parade for race number 4 of 10, sponsored by Kate Station. Non-winners, $2,500 lifetime here. Number 1, Hawk in Flight, going out for owner-trainer Bernie Desmond of London. Travis Henry tries for his driving triple. Number 2, for the love of the game, racing for owner-trainer driver Braden Reibeling. Number 3, Jim Sun on the return here for 8th Line Investments of Linwood. Pam Forgey training. Jay Harris the call. Number 4, Tat Tat Tina, now driven by Dustin McClure, racing for Catherine and Darcy McClure. It's George McClure training. Then 5, Calling Stella. Owned and bred by Steve and Marilyn Gillard, with Steve training Ryan Darash. She's My Treasure, the 6. She's My Treasure, season debuter here. In from the Maritimes. Owned by Nick Way Farms of Newfoundland. Gary McDonald training, Paul McKenzie driving 6. She's My Treasure. 7 outside for Carson's player, Jason Ryan. Staying on to drive for owner-trainer Paul Smith of Woodstock. Field of 7. As mentioned, they're non-winners, $2,500 lifetime, so plenty of inexperience involved here for these young horses in the 4th. Exactor, Try, and a Superfecta. My top selection, I'm going to stick to it here right now. He's a favorite. Stallion Son of Luck Be With You. This is Hawk in Flight. Has had a couple of starts over London for owner-trainer Bernie Desmond. I'm expecting good things with a rail advantage. Got the hot hands of Travis Henry on board. This 1, Hawk in Flight. It's number 3, Jim Sun. Jim Sun starting back to the races here after a few months of rest. He's been first and second in his qualifying preps over Clinton, a 3-year-old son of Big Jim here. Does appear to have some early speed to work with right now. An even money favorite racing for trainer Pam Forgy. Jay Harris likely to be flashing, showcasing some early speed in this one aboard number 3, Jim Sun. Two-minute warning, just 2 minutes. Wagering time, the upcoming 4th, sponsored by Kate Station. Getting a look at 5, Calling Stella. Yet to hit the board in 4 career starts early in the season. Calling Stella, racing for owners, breeders, Steve and Marilyn Gallard here of Interkip. Ryan DeRoche hopping on board for the catch drive. This is 5, Calling Stella, 3-year-old daughter of He's Watching. Longest shot on the board currently. Seconds away now. It's just seconds away from race number 4. Even money continues in number 3, Jim Sun, the favorite. 6-5 on the 1, Hawken Flight. And the rest of them, it's pretty good value on the remainder of the field if you see anything you like outside of 1 and 3. Maybe 1 and 3 are the horses you want to box up in an exactor here. Hawken Flight gets a better post to work with. Jim Sun missed a few months of racing action, though the qualifiers suggest that he's good to go. The starter calls the horses. Going in behind the gate. In behind the gate for the 4th of 10. Again, non-winners, 2,500 lifetime. A little bit of inexperience throughout this field. On the upper turn, we've got Hawken Flight. Then for the love of the game, then Jim Sun, Tina in the center. Calling Stella, She's My Treasure. Carson's Player, field of 7. Top of the stretch. Picking up speed, here they come, and off stride at the start. Number 1, Hawken Flight. Hawken Flight's going to be well back on the gallop here. And to take them on out of there, it's going to be Jim Sun. Jim Sun on his return to the races. Jay Harris has pointed this one to the top. Carson's Player securing a spot up close. He ducks and tucks in for the 2-hole ride. That is Carson's Player. And second, traveling third, Tina. Then away in the 4 spot as they race through the backstretch for the love of the game. And that came ahead of a gapped off Calling Stella. Then it's the Maritime Invader. She's My Treasure, and distanced after the gate antics. Hawken Flight for that one. It's not going to happen today. Opening quarter mile clocked up in 29-3. Loose on the lead. Jim Sun, the 3-year-old son of Big Jim. Kind of full of himself here today. This is Jim Sun all alone on his front end mission Well back in second. Carson's player holding third. Tatatina, the midfield fourth. For the love of the game. Then in fifth, trying to gain from there, calling Stella. Gapped off sixth for She's My Treasure. And Never In It Today, Hawk in flight. Over the half and a minute flat. Still going forward is Jim Sun. Jim Sun, the lead is 4 open lengths. Carson's player continuing second, right line. At a third goes Tatatina. Out of the backfield, calling Stella. Getting underway. I was thinking about the 3 wide side here at 3/4. Teamed and beamed and won 30-1, and they still haven't been able to challenge Jim Sun. Jim Sun now on top by 7, expanding lengths. Carson's player holding down second. Now to challenge for the place spot. Calling Stella. They're going to race for a place in this one. Jim Sun, full of himself today, is going to break his maiden in the Kate Station feature. Calling Stella on for the deuce. Then it was Carson's player for the love of the game. 2 minutes, 4/5, maiden mark Jim Sun. So number 3, that is Jim Sun, was racing all by himself. An easy winner there of the 4th race. 2 minutes, 4/5. Jim Sun on top, winning. Over 5, calling Stella, her first on the board finish of her young career. Number 7, Carson's player, finishes 3rd, and 4th, the 2, for the love of the game. Top 4 unofficial, 3, 5, 7, and 2. Back to the winner's circle, Jim Sun. The post-time favorite here at 3-5, being led in by winning caretaker Jim Sun, 3-year-old son, a big Jim, on the Stonebridge Regal Mare, Stonebridge Suntan. Owned and bred by 8 Line Investments of Linwood. Pam Forgy, the winning trainer. Jay Harris had this one on the lead throughout to win in 2 minutes, 4/5. Again, a maiden record for Jim Sun in winning the Kate's Station feature. Congratulations. So race number 4 has gone official. The prices are now posted. $340 on a win ticket for 3 Jim Sun. Exactor came back at $52.50. Dollar try, $116 even. The super 20-cent payout, $145.88 on the 20-cent super. Race 5 up and coming. It's a pop-up series final. This one for the Trotters today. Pop-up series final for the Trotters upcoming in the 5th race. Exactor try and a superfecta. The driver change for number 2, Skoden. It'll be Todd Ratchford. Todd Ratchford now listed for 2, Skoden. Up and coming in the 5th race. Full field of 8 for the pop-up series final. 6 minutes to think about it. The official rundown for race number 4. Hawk and Flight finished 7th. For the Love of the Game 4. Jim Son was the going away winner. Tata Tina 5th. Calling Stella 2nd. She's My Treasure 6th. Carson's Player finishing 3rd. A mile of 2 minutes 4 fifths becomes the maiden mark for Jim Son. From the top, a 7:4:1, 5:2, 6 and 3. 4 minutes wagering time. The upcoming 5th race sponsored by Huron Fuel Injection Limited. Todd Ratchford to drive 2 Skoden. The pop-up series final for trotters in the 5th race. Exactor try and super 4 minutes out. A little over a minute for wagers here in the 5th. Just an update, folks, that the post parade may be a little bit late here on this one as the connections get their horses situated with the inclement weather gear, right? Plus the drivers, of course, gearing up for the inclement weather. Right now, we've got the showers happening here in Clinton. So again, a little bit late on parade likely here. The starters for the 5th race as they get set to go out with their inclement weather gear on their horses and drivers. And just an update from racing officials, folks. From race 4 on, they're going to make this track condition read good with a 1-second variant. Again, this just in from racing officials. From race 4 on, they're going to have this track rated as good with a 1-second variant. So again, normally we'd have them on parade by now. Horses and drivers just getting set for the inclement weather here. Again, the track condition now rated good with a 1 second variant beginning in race number 4. So awaiting a post-parade. Race 5 up and coming for the Pop-Up Series final. Trotters are next. Top selections for Tim O'Connor, Melissa Keith, Lou Sorella. They went to the rail horse Toscano Girl. Toscano Girl was a sharp winner over Georgian Downs in the latest, 59-3. Myself and Tony Elliott go to the trailing horse, number 8, Charmbo Prince. Anthony Hahn on board was a winner in his pop-up series division. Last time out, it was gate to wire, 59-2 for trainer Pam Forgy. No shot this horse goes all the way today, leaving from the trailing spot. Could be on top at some point. It's just not going to be in the early going, right? I got talking to trader Katie Graham about this one Toscano Girl. This time last year, Toscano Girl was putting up some pretty big miles around London. She actually just missed a track record for the trotting mares over London in May of last year. And so this winter, Toscano Girl, she just didn't seem to be herself. And Katie Graham mentioned that recently there's been some adjustments for Toscano Girl, and those adjustments have paid off greatly. She's showing 2 wins in her last 3. Katie mentions she is certainly coming around now, this one Toscano Girl, a 5-year-old daughter, Southwind Toscano. Will try to double up in Ontario. She will try to take this pop-up series final next. Number 1, Toscano Girl, current favorite here, odds on at 4-5.
We've got a couple more draws from our Super Sunday Show ballot drum. Taking home a Gold Coast Landscaping gift certificate is Miranda Claver. And taking home some cheesecake in a jar from the Sweet Shop 31 is Kevin Partridge. You can pick up your prizes at the program table under the grandstand, and just make sure you get those ballots in for the Lucky 7 draw, which happens after race number 7, as well as our Ontario Sire Stakes Anniversary VIP package, which will be drawing after race number 8.
Here come the Trotters on parade for the pop-up series final, led by the one Toscano Girl. This mare is racing for Cheryl Cherry, along with Katie Graham. Katie trains. Jay Harris aboard. Number 2, Scoden. Todd Ratchford now listed for James Hasty and Ruth Moore. Ruth trains. Louis Gregg driving 3. Al's Warrior for owner-trainer Ted Knight. And from the center, post 4, it'll be Satin Pajamas. Jeff O'Brien, Eldon and Carwetlow for Pamela Baum. They're on the ownership line with Jeff training and driving this 4, Satin Pajamas. Here's 5, Telling the Story, owned by Patricia Gibb, trained by Joe Shaw. Jason Ryan on the lines. 6 is Lucky Rascal, racing for Aaron Swainson Brickman. Peter Brickman trains. Travis Henry gets another shot at his driving triple. 7 outside for SG, Goliath King, racing for Keith Hasty. It's James Hasty training. Ryan DeRoche on 7. And a trailing spot for the 8, Charmbo Prince, owned by Pam Forgy and Dave Wilkinson. Pam does the training. Anthony Hahn on board for the trailing spot, number 8, Charmbo Prince, right now at even money. That's your field of 8. We're going inside of 2 minutes now. We've shortened up the time between the post parade and the horses going in behind the gate. So we'll make this your final call for wagers on this 5th race, Exact or Try. Superfecta, race 5, sponsored by Huron Fuel Injection Limited. Getting a look here at Toscano Girl, for sure an early speed threat. This mare absolutely loves to be in charge. We could see her on the lead in here. I mentioned co-owner, trainer Katie Graham. They've made adjustments for this mare health-wise over the last bit, and it's paid off. She's showing a pair of wins. In her last 3 outings, she gets a rail advantage to work with in this pop-up series final. A big shot for number 1, Toscano Girl here. Jay Harris on board, and following out that mare, expected to race up close, this 8, Charm Bowl Prince, a 7-year-old chestnut son of Royalty for Life. Here he is on his score down. Sharp winner over Clinton, 159-2. That was gate to wire. No shot of gate to wire today as he has to overcome that trailing spot 8, Charm Bowl Prince. Seconds away from race 5 at Clinton. Starting car getting set to roll into position. There is still time for wagers on race 5. The even money favorites continue to be 1, Toscano Girl, and 8, Charm Bowl Prince. Trotters getting set to line up. Race 5, Clinton. Gates moving. On the rail, Toscano Girl. Then it's Skoden, Al's Warrior, Satin Pajamas in the center. Lucky Rascal, Telling the Story was the 5, then Lucky Rascal, then SG Goliath King, trailing out Charm Bowl Prince. A trailing spot to overcome today. 1/8 of a mile out. Picking up speed. Here they come. It's Trotters for a pop-up series final. They're off. It's on. Telling the Story off the car first for Jason Ryan up on the outside. Lucky Rascal wants to get involved. Toscano Girl with her rail advantage has come on through for second now as they get on by the opening 8. Little bumpy gated on the front. Telling the Story, though, Telling the Story, she's kept it together. Toscano Girl, she wants to be the leading lady of this one. Toscano Girl, pocket pulling just prior to the quarter mile. This is Toscano Girl settling in for the lead. Second best, Telling the Story. Charm Bowl Prince already considers an outside move there at a third. 29-1 over the good going. Toscano Girl on top by 2 full lengths. Telling the Story continuing second. Charm Bowl Prince still third. Dropping into fourth was Lucky Rascal. Down in front of us they travel. No challengers, no takers for Toscano Girl on the march here on the half-mile approach. Toscano Girl got by the half in 1 minute and 3/5. She was 31-2 for that second quarter breather. Telling the Story continuing the follow-along trip second. There goes Charm Bowl Prince to work at first up from third. Fourth and in, Lucky Rascal. And fifth and wide, we've got Skoden getting underway. Satin Pajamas. Next to last was Al's Warrior. The trailer on the outside, SG Goliath King. Toscano Girl is still the one, though. Charm Bowl Prince pulls alongside the leading lady. These two together on by 3/4. Here it is, 131-1, a 2-horse Breakaway. Charm Bull Prince will try to steal that heart away from Toscano Girl. He's on the outside now, leading by 3 parts of a length. Toscano Girl fights on in second. All alone traveling third. Lucky Rascal holding down fourth, telling the story into the stretch. Charm Bull Prince on top here. A chestnut son of royalty for life. He's going to be home and cooled in the pop-up series final. Han on board for Forgy. Toscano Girl was second. Third goes to Lucky Rascal. Satin Pajamas on for fourth. 202. Charm Bull Prince is a pop-up series final winner. Number 8, Charm Bull Prince, the handsome chestnut winner of the pop-up series final. Back-to-back training victories this afternoon for Pam Forgy. Here at Clinton Raceway, Charm Bull Prince at even money, topping Toscano Girl. The favorite is second, then 6, Lucky Rascal third. Number 4, Satin Pajamas on to take fourth at 30-1. 8-1. 6 and 4 unofficial. Returning down in front, this is Charm Bull Prince, a handsome chestnut son of royalty for life, 7 years out of Hetty's Charm by Angus Hall. Now a 19-time winner throughout his career, lightly raced over the last couple of seasons, owned by Pam Forgy along with David Wilkinson, with Pam going back-to-back for training victories. Winning caretaker, leading in Charm Bull Prince for this winner's circle photo in the pop-up series final, sponsored by Huron Fuel Injection Limited. Second choice in wagering, even money on this 8. Charm Bull Prince was riding along up close, made the winning move in the late going, up in time here. Charm Bull Prince, Anthony Hahn, again back-to-back training victories. Pam Forgy here at Clinton Raceway taking the pop-up series final. Congratulations to the winning connections. A mile of 2:02 over the good going. Charm Bull Prince. Race number 5, we are going official. Charm Bull Prince as the second choice, returning $4.20 on a win ticket. That exactor came back at $5.60. A dollar try worth $9.20. The super for a buck, $88.25. The 20 center worth $17.65. There was a pick 3 on to the 5th race, returning 14 even. And the pick 5 Pick 5 combination ending in the 5th race. Came back at 105.85, a 20-cent return on the pick 5, 21.17. Back half of this Sunday matinee at Clinton Raceway, up and coming. Race number 6, it's the Murray Forbes Memorial. Open bridle going on number 2, Walter, just Walter. And Travis Henry now listed to drive number 4, Mo Better, a compact field of 5 up and coming for the 6th race, Exactor Tri, and a Superfecta.
We've got 2 more winners this afternoon on the Super Sunday Show, taking home a $50 gift card to Gold Coast Landscaping. Today's Super Sunday Show sponsor is Jerry Van Leerup. Jerry, you can pick up your prize at the program table under the grandstand, and taking home some delicious cheesecake in a jar, David Hastings. David, you can pick up your prize at the program table under the grandstand. And just to let you know that today's 50-50 is at $522 to the winner. So that's the take home. Tickets are still available, and the draw will be made following race number 8 this afternoon.
As mentioned, it's the back half of this Sunday matinee at Clinton, getting set to start up in race number 6. It's the Murray Forbes Memorial, up and coming. Compact field of 5 for an exactor try and a superfecta. The post parade coming up next. On the mic for the post parade, Maddie Hickling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your post parade for Raid 6. Horse number 1, Cheddar's Delight, driven by Jay Harris, owner Lindsay Sinclair. Horse number 2, Walter Just Walter, driven by Carter Gimblett, owner Mary Christopher. Horse number 3, Cullen E. Keefe, driven by Lauren House, owner Samuel Taylor. Driver change on horse number 4, Mo Better, change Dan Clements to Travis Henry, owned by Chase, Jeff, and Keith Graham. Horse number 5, Pebble Peach Pro, driven by Jason Ryan, owner Kimberly and Bradley McNeven, Thomas Broadhurst, and Shirley Griffin. That's your post parade for race 6. Good luck. There's the Triactor Exacta Superfector. Best luck to you.
Race number 6 is mentioned, compact field of 5 here for the Murray Forbes Memorial Race. Getting a look here at 5, Pebble Beach Pro, an outside chance for this 3-5 favorite. This one meeting easier today. He's been taking off some pretty tough competition over London. You look through the program lines and see that he's really strong closer. Lots of final quarter speed, 28, even some 27s in there on the end for the 5 Pebble Beach Pro. As mentioned, this is a much easier spot for the looks of it, though it's the outside post to overcome, and there's not a whole lot of gate speed involved with this 5 Pebble Beach Pro. Racing for Team McNiven, Jason Ryan on board. Right now an odds-on favorite, this 5 Pebble Beach Pro. There's still time for wagers on the exactor try and superfecta. 3-1 action here for number 1. This is Cheddar's Delight we're looking at for trainer Bud Sinclair. Jay Harris, catch driving assignment for this one with a rail advantage. There is some speed to work with. Not as quick on the final quarter speed as the 5 Pebble Beach Pro, but this one is likely to be situated up close right now. A 9-2 price player here. Right now we're looking at the veteran of this field. That is Cullen Keefe. He's a 14-year-old stallion son of Kristen Cullen, bred in New Zealand, into his final year of pure mutual racing now. The mandatory retirement comes at the end of the 14-year-old's season here for standardbreds in Ontario. So Cullen Keefe, his season debut, he's a front man. Lauren House, likely to have this one racing up close at his season debut. He's coming off a very sharp qualifier on the morning of May 23rd over London. I was out for this qualifier. Got a look at Cullen Keefe. He looked very sharp in coming a quick back half to win it, 159-3. Number 3, Cullen Keefe, worth a look in this one. And then if you're looking for a price player to get involved in the Triactor Superfecta, it's the 4, Mo Better, racing for the Grahams. Mo Better picks up Travis Henry, who's been in the winner's circle a couple of times this afternoon. I'd actually try him on the end of the Exactor as well. He's a top 2 player, in my opinion, especially now over the good track. A little bit tough for an older horse like Cullen Keefe to come back off the long layoff and expect a big trip over a good track. So maybe I'd be pointing number 4, Mo Better, as an Exactor player in behind this 5, Pebble Beach Pro, who continues to be the heavy favorite. The starter has called them in. Final call here, race 6 at Clinton. Race 6, Clinton. Gates moving. Lining up now for the Murray Forbes Memorial. From the rail out, Cheddar's Delight, Jay Harris. Walter, Just Walter, Carter Gimblett. Cullen Keefe, the veteran 14-year-old pacer. Lornhouse. Mo Better, Travis Henry outside for Pebble Beach Pro. Jason Ryan, that's your field of 5, all on gate. Into the stretch and picking up speed. Here they come. And away they go. First to show, Cullen Keefe out first. Off stride, Pebble Beach Pro. Briefly, though, back down pacing in a hurry. Pebble Beach Pro, a little bit Steffi off the car, but he's back down pacing and traveling forth. They got single file in a hurry for this. Cullen Keefe, 14-year-old son of Kristen Cullen, leading, challenging. Cheddar's Delight, the audacity to pocket pull prior to the quarter mile, and he went on by. This is Cheddar's Delight taking control, 29-1 into turn number 2 for Jay Harris, second best. Cullen Keefe all alone, traveling third, Mo Better. Then in fourth is Pebble Beach Pro, Walter, Just Walter. Well, he can see them all. Single file on the half-mile approach. Cheddar's Delight leading here for Jay Harris, second best, and right there with him is Cullen Keefe staying in. Mo Better. Pebble Beach Pro now to grind it first up for Jason Ryan. That'll be a toe up for Walter. Just Walter. The half was timed to just a minute. 2/5. Nice breather for the leader. 31-1. And it's time to go for Cheddar's Delight because company will be showing up. That company, Pebble Beach Pro, now on to challenge for second against Cullen Keefe as they travel down the backside. Final time. Cheddar's Delight still leading, right on the wheel now. Pebble Beach Pro traveling third is Cullen Keefe, and with them in fourth, Mo Better out there in fifth. Walter, Just Walter, they get over to three quarters, 1:30-1, 29-4 speed through the third, doing it and doing it well. That is Cheddar's Delight. Pebble Beach Pro taking his best shot at him. Third and in for Cullen Keefe for the final stretch drive. Cheddar's Delight, Pebble Beach Pro, one final push. Cheddar's Delight holds on. Pebble Beach Pro would be second best, then Cullen Keefe, Mo Better, Walter, Just Walter, mild upset winner there. Cheddar's Delight for Jay Harris. Driving win number 2 on the day for Jay Harris. Scores the mild upset aboard number 1, Cheddar's Delight. Cheddar's Delight, wow, did he mean business today. Cheddar's Delight pretty much going all the way. Made that winning move at the quarter mile to grab control. And he would not be caught today. Cheddar's Delight winning over the race favorite, Pebble Beach Pro. Then it was Cullen Keefe third, and Mo Better rounds out the top four. 1-5, 3-4, unofficial. So race number 6, the Murray Forbes Memorial. Family and friends gather here in the winner's circle in memory of Murray Forbes. Back for a victory lane photo. Winning caretaker here with Cheddar's Delight, a 5-year-old daughter of Better Than Cheddar from the Dream Away mare, Dream of Mimi. Owned by Lindsay Sinclair along with Linda Richardson, Bud Sinclair training. The winning driver, Jay Harris, on board his second trip to the winner's circle this afternoon in winning the Murray Forbes Memorial aboard Cheddar's Delight. So again, we thank the family and friends gathering here to pay tribute to the late Murray Forbes, their memorial race, going to the connections with Cheddar's Delight. Congratulations. Race number 6 winner, it's official for Cheddar's Delight. The mare would return $12.50 on the upset. Exactor came back at $22.40. A dollar try, $45.65. The super for a buck, $40.40. 20-cent superfecta. Still for $8. So Cheddar's Delight, the mild upset winner, the Jay Harris driving double. Race 7 up and coming, sponsored by Henderson Equine Services. A driver on 1, I Love What I Do, becomes Jason Ryan. Jason Ryan now listed for the 1, I Love What I Do, in race number 7. Exactor, try, superfecta, a very popular pick 4 play up and coming. $2,000 guaranteed pool on the pick 4, covering races 7 through 10. Give it some thought and take a shot. You've got 6 minutes to think about the pick 4 at Clinton. As mentioned, the popular pick 4 play up next, race 7, a little over 5 minutes now. Reminder, the live racing continues next Sunday. It's Father's Day for the Sunday matinee, June 16th, post time 1:30. A chance to win a VIP package for 4 to the Kinpace final and OSS 50th anniversary celebrations here on July 7th. Plus, you can win it for Dad, from golf to gear to sports tickets, swag, and more. It's all going down next Sunday, Father's Day, the matinee, with a fundraiser for Seaforth Homecoming 2025. There'll be a 50-50 draw, silent auction, bake sale, and a barbecue. Father's Day racing next Sunday here at Clinton Raceway. Race number 6, the official order of finish. Chatter's Delight, the upset winner. Walter Just Walter, 5th. Cullen Keefe, 3rd. Mo Better, 4th. Pebble Beach Pro was 2nd. The best from the top of 1, 5, 3, 4, and 2. Race 7 up next, sponsored by Henderson Equine Services, the start of a pick 4 play. Opening leg of the pick 4, Tim O'Connor selecting 2, 5, and 6 to start things up. The 8th race, Tim going to 2, Muscles of Plenty, and 4, Royal Leaf. Then Tim decides to go 3 deep, races 9 and 10. Pick 4, Opportunity right here, race number 7. Few more minutes to get your ticket ideas together for this pick 4 Clinton Raceway. My ticket on display here in the 7th race. Liking the chances here for number 3, He's Touring. He's Touring gets a great spot on gate for Team Horner. Paul McKenzie catch driving 3, He's Touring, opening up as a 2-1 favorite. I've also included 5, St. Led's Mischief. I'm expecting a bit more from this one today. Ryan Darage gets the call for Alley and John Kennedy. Number 5, St. Led's Mischief. I got pegged as a player to begin this pick 4. Good 5 deep in race number 8. Nothing really jumping off the page there for the Trotters in race 8. The 9th race, now a reduced field of 5 where I've gone to the all button. I've got any one of 5 getting there in race number 9. And on the end of it, number 1, Havarti 1 with Lauren House in the driver's seat. I've also included number 8, Lisa's All In from the trailing spot, now being driven by Carter Gimblett. That's the way I see this late pick 4 shaking down at Clinton Raceway. Still some time to put your tickets together as we await the post parade. Race 7 is next. Race 7, starters on Pulse Parade, $8,000 claiming event for the non-winners, 1,500 last 5. Also eligible non-winners, 200 in 23, 24. We've got one, I Love What I Do, racing for Chris Yake. The trainers John Yake, Jason Ryan up. Number 2, My Outside Voice. Owned and bred by Catherine McClure of Clinton. George McClure training, Dustin McClure in the bike. He's touring, number 3. It's Paul McKenzie, catch driving for RAW Equine Inc., along with Mark Horner. Mike Horner trains. Then for Drama Lama, owned by Dave Dagno. It's trained and driven by Braden Reibeling. St. Lad's Mischief 5, Ryan DeRoche on board for Allie and John Kennedy. John trains. Very Blue Chip 6, owned by Owen Wilson of Fergus. Boyd Wilson training. Jay Harris tries to triple up today. And then an outside chance for number 7, Lions Gerard, racing for Tanya Lawson. Pat Bissett trains. Todd Ratchford on the 7, Lions Gerard. That is your field of 7, all on gate for an opening leg of a pick 4, Exactor Tri Superfecta. This one's sponsored by Henderson Equine Services. So again, a popular pick 4 wager here, starting up race number 7. Looking for the winners from races 7 through 10 to cash in on the pick 4 play. A $2,000 guaranteed pool. It's a go-to wager if you're playing the horses this afternoon at Clinton. Lukewarm favorite status right now on number 3. He's touring, making his second start back off a layoff. This is a much easier spot for number 3. He's touring, racing for Team Horner. Paul McKenzie, catch driving, number 3. He's touring here, race number 7. Still time on this pick 4. It's a rail advantage here for number 1. I Love What I Do. Jason Ryan on board. Could find himself racing up close in this one. I Love What I Do. Offering a 4-to-1 value in this one. The favorite continues to be number 3. He's touring. There's that 3. He's touring. A big stallion son if he's watching. Has had one start back May 27th over London. Few months of rest for He's Touring prior to that. Does have a mark of 58-3 taken as a 4-year-old. A one-time winner last season over London, 2-1-1. He's Touring finds a much easier spot today. Less than a minute. Starter has called them in. Race 7. It's the pick 4 play. There is still time. You'd have to hurry, though. Final call to get in on this pick 4 at Clinton. Lining up for it, $8,000 claimers on the pace. It's the Henderson Equine Services feature. I love what I do. My outside voice, then he's touring. Drama Llama, St. Lad's Mischief, Very Blue Chip. Then Lions Gerard, the outside gate. Field of 7 into the stretch. Picking up speed, here they come. Off and pacing, Very Blue Chip on the outside. Out quickly for the lead. I love what I do. Is on the in, racing second. He's touring. Travels third, fourth and in for my outside voice. And backed off into fifth. Lions Gerard, that came ahead of Drama Llama, the earliest trailer. St. Lad's Mischief, loose up front. Very Blue Chip. Racing with Jay Harris on board. Jay Harris has it by 3. Very Blue Chip leading here. Second best continues to be I Love What I Do. He's touring on hold third over the quarter. Over the good going. 29-1. Very Blue Chip. He's stepping out today. The 3-year-old son of Heston Blue Chip just coasting along unchallenged. I Love What I Do continuing second. Thinking About It third. He's touring. It's a peek to the outside now with just over a lap to go. And they're all chasing after Very Blue Chip. Very Blue Chip still the one. Gets a reminder to go on in here. Half clocking of 59-4. Very Blue Chip still the one. He's touring now in play. Has just taken second. Third and in. I Love What I Do. Switching wide to be fourth. My outside voice out of the backfield. Travels St. Lad's Mischief. Then came Lions Gerard and the trailer Drama Llama. It's the backside, and it's the final time. Very Blue Chip now under heavy pressure. He's touring, gaining from McKenzie on the outside, and now took over 3/4, 130-1. Backing up abruptly now. Very Blue Chip, the early pace setter, is now backing through them. He's touring, will spin them in. Challenging my outside voice. My outside voice making lots of late noise in this one. He's touring, could not hold him off. It's Dustin McClure, my outside voice. Mild upset winner here. He's touring second. St. Lad's Mischief from last to be third. I Love What I Do finishes fourth in 2:01-2. So number 2, my outside voice, mod upset winner here for local connections, the McClures. Winning over the 3, he's touring. Finishing up in third, number 5, St. Lad's Mischief, and the one I Love What I Do, fourth in there. 2, 3, 5, and 1. My outside voice coming back, the big 4-year-old daughter of Thinking Out Loud out of OK Dynasty by ARP Major. My outside voice, she's now a 7-time winner, and that's 5 victories already in 2024. She's owned and bred by Catherine McClure of Clinton with George McClure training. Dustin McClure in the sulky for the victory. My outside voice stops the clock in 2:01-2. Over the good going and winning the Henderson Equine Services feature. Congratulations. Race 7 now official. My Outside Voice here. Upset winner 21.70 the win price. Exacta returned 83.70. A dollar try 139.65. The super for a buck. A 201.60. 20-cent superfecta 40.32. Race 8 up next. The Tucker Smith Communications Cooperative Limited feature. For an exactor, try, superfecta, pick 3. Opportunity. Seeing no changes here for the Trotters in race number 8.
Well, the 7 horse did not win the 7th race, but that means our pot for the Lucky 7 draw grows by $100 for next Sunday. And today, taking home $25 in slot play for the Gateway Casinos is Sean Raymond. Sean Raymond, you have won $25 in free slot play for Gateway Casino here in Clinton. You can pick that up at the program table under the grandstand.
The official rundown for race 7. I love what I do. Finishing fourth, My Outside Voice, the offset win. He's touring second. Rama Lama 7. St. Led's Mischief third. A Very Blue Chip finished fifth. Lions Gerard is 6 from the top of 4-1-2-7-3-5-6. Big value to start up that pick 4, $2,000 guaranteed pool. My Outside Voice, a $21 winner. Starting up the pick 4. We've got Trotters featured in race number 8 with no changes. Exactor try. Superfecta, a pick 3 opportunity. 2 minutes to post time.
And this is also your last call for 50-50 tickets this afternoon. The draw will be made following race number 8, and the pot is just over $600 to the winner this afternoon. So if you haven't got your tickets, you can still get in on that. They also do have some baked goods left that look quite delicious. So if you need to satisfy that sweet tooth, please stop by the table under the grandstand.
Race number 8 featuring trotters. Trotters for the Tucker Smith Communications Cooperative Limited feature. Number 1, Chase and Jaden. Jeff O'Brien owning, training, driving, sharing ownership with Eldon and Carouette Loafer, along with Pamela Baum. Patricia Gibb owns. Joe Shaw trains 2. Muscles Aplenty. Jay Harris. Todd Ratchford up on 3. Stars Above Alleridge. It's owned by Tanya Lawson, trained by Pat Bissett. Travis Henry drives 4. Royal Leaf for owner-trainer Brian McGuire. Paul McKenzie up on number 5, Hole Nother, racing for Ted Smallwood and Ron Peters. Gary MacDonald trains. And then 6, Dealin' Double. It's owned and trained by Mark McCormick of Clinton, Ryan DeRoche to do the driving. 6 trotters for an exactor try, Super, and pick 3, Opportunity. Catching the score down here of number 4, Royal Leaf. Travis Henry in the winner's circle multiple times this afternoon. Gets a great shot in the sun of Cantab Hall. Royal Leaf was claimed late April over Flamborough, yet to win for the New Connections. Gets a great shot here to get off the schneid. He's a 2-time winner this season, a season's mark, and a life best of 156 flat over the big track at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Finding a great spot today. Number 4, Royal Leaf. Travis Henry on board. Jay Harris in the winner's circle multiple times as well today. He's on board the mare Muscles Aplenty from post 2. Missed a bit of time, been about 3 weeks between starts for this daughter of Angus Hall. 5-1 currently. Number 2, Muscles Aplenty. Still time. There was plenty of early action on number 6, Dealin' Double, now drifting up slightly. 5-2 second choice for this 4-year-old son of Wheeling and Dealin'. Ryan DeRoche on for Mark McCormick of Clinton. Number 6, Dealin' Double. Less than 2 minutes. Final call for all wagering here. Race 8, the exactor try, Super, and pick 3 play. Favorite continues to be number 4, Royal Leaf. 5-2 action for 6, Dealin' Double. Mild action here for number 5, Hole Nother. Racing for Prince Edward Island Ownership Group, Ted Smallwood, Ron Peters, Gary MacDonald training, Paul McKenzie on board this 5, Hole Nother. Currently at 5-1. Big value on the 1 horse, Chasin' Jaden. Daughter of Wheeling and Dealin'. She's a mare that likes to race up close. The rail advantage should have her sitting in the front half of this field. 11-1 long shot. Number 1, Chasin Jaden, seconds away from a start. Raceway. There's the horn. That's the signal. Trotters getting set to line up for race 8, Clinton. Gates moving. Moving in behind, Chasin Jaden. Muscles aplenty. Stars above Alleridge. Royal Leaf, then Whole Nother, and Dealin' Double. 6 trotters, Alongi. Eighth of a mile from the start. Trotters, race 8. Clinton, it starts right now. They're off. Royal Leaf on the march early towards the inside. Muscles aplenty. Up on the wide side, Dealin' Double trying to get involved in the early going. Whole Nother up there as well. Royal Leaf, the favorite, took control as they got on by the opening 8th. The mare, Muscles Aplenty, set up for the 2-hole ride, ducking and tucking into 3rd was Whole Nother. Away in 4th, Chasin Jaden. Dealin' Double has one beaten in the early going. Stars above Alleridge can see them all. They get over to the quarter in 29-3. Royal Leaf, the heavy favorite, on top here for Travis Henry. Second best continues to be Muscles Aplenty. Whole Nother on hold in 3rd. Gapping slightly in the 4th spot, Chasin Jaden. Dealin' Double considers an outside move from 5th. And still trailing, Stars above Alleridge. It's almost one half gone. Almost 1 to go for pace setter Royal Leaf. Royal Leaf took them on by the halftime in 1:01.4. A soft second quarter for the favorite who's given his cue to go on. And he's open 3 full lengths now. It's Royal Leaf trying to win it right here. On 4 travels Whole Nother. Gapping on the inside 3rd, Muscles Aplenty. Dealin' Double getting underway to the backfield. Then came Chasin Jaden. Stars above Alleridge. Up and by 3/4 they go. And this is Royal Leaf yet to face a challenger. Drafting in 2nd, Whole Nother. On to take 3rd was Dealin' Double. Muscles Aplenty. Still 4th, still 5th. Chasin Jaden, Stars above Alleridge. 1:32.2 for 3/4. It appears to be coming down to the front 2, being Royal Leaf and Whole Nother. Whole Nother directed to the outside. Not going to make it up, though. It's going to be Royal Leaf, as good as advertised here in the 8th. Whole Nother was 2nd. 3rd goes to Dealin' Double. Chasin Jaden appeared to be 4th across the line. Royal Leaf takes the 8. Travis Henry just drove for the triple. Eighth race, heavy favorite, number 4, Royal Leaf. Goes downtown at Clinton. Mile of 2:03.1 over the good-going Travis Henry with his 3rd driving win on the afternoon. Top 4 unofficial reads a 4.561. Royal Leaf on his way back for a winner's circle photo. 5-year-old son of Cantab Hall out of New Royalty by Giant Hit. Bred in Maryland by Winback Farm. It's owned and trained by Brian McGuire of Windsor, Ontario. Travis Henry, as mentioned, driving for the triple. Royal Leaf getting off the schneid here. Was claimed in late April into the winner's circle for owner-trainer Brian McGuire. A 2:03-1 score in winning the Tucker Smith Communications Cooperative Limited feature. Congratulations. Eighth race when official Royal Leaf, that is, 260, exactor 630, dollar try 1105, super for a buck 57.95, 20 center 1159. Two more to go for this Sunday matinee at Clinton. Race 9 up and coming. It's the Frank A. Cameron Barrister and Solicitor feature. An exactor try super, late double. Jason Ryan will be driving 2, Penny's Noir. Lauren House will be driving 4, Black Creek Rosebud. Scratching number 5, Velocity Impetuous. Number 5 has scratched from race 9. Again, the exactor try super, late double in play.
All right, we're going to do our 50-50 draw here this afternoon. The winner is going to take home $629.50. You want me to do it? You do it. And the winning ticket number is 08256660. 825660. Hold that so you can claim your prize under the grandstand. And also we've drawn for our first of 3 Ontario Sire Stakes VIP packages for the Kin Pace final here at Clinton Raceway. And our first winner is Jeff Simpson of Petrolia. Jeff, if you're still here, come see me at the program table. Otherwise, we will reach out to you. Also, we are doing 2 more giveaways next Sunday and the Sunday after.
Race 8, the official order of finish. Chashin' Jaden, 4. Muscles O'Plenty, 6. Stars Above Ullerich, 5. Royal Leaf, the winner. Whole Nother, second. Dealant Double finishes up in third. From the top of 4, 6, 5, 1, 2. 3 on the bottom. Travis Henry just drove for the triple. We've got 2 more to go. The 9th up and coming. Back on the pace. We're actually back on the pace for our final 2 this afternoon. Reduced field of 5 up and coming for the 9th. Scratch the 5, Velocity Impetuous. She will not go. Driver changes for 2. Penny's Noir, make it Jason Ryan. And for the 4, Black Creek Rosebud, make it Lorne House. Race 9, the Frank A. Cameron Barrister and Solicitor sponsored race. Exactor, Try, Super, and a late double. On parade for race number 9, back on the pace for it. A group of $8,000 claiming mares. Number 1, Kiss It Better. It's Ryan DeRoche on board for Shelley Kerr, the trainer Denny Kerr. From post 2, Penny's Dewa, racing for Valerie Phillips and John Kennedy. John trains Jason Ryan aboard. Anchor Surreal, number 3. It's owned and trained by Pat Bissett. Todd Ratchford in the sulky. Then 4, Black Creek Rosebud, now being driven by Lorne House. For the ownership group of Chris Haskell, Tanner Glanville, Ken Colquhoun, and Ben Rathwell, it's Haskell training. 5 was scratched. 6 outside for Sky Velocity. Paul McKenzie stays on for owner-trainer Gary MacDonald. Reduced field of 5 for this 9th race, Exactor, Try, Super, and Late Double. Looking at the current favorite here, this is for Black Creek Rosebud. Even money currently for this daughter of Sir Luck. She was a gate-to-wire winner of her latest over Clinton. She has always done her best work when on the lead. She's a 35-time winner throughout her career. Most of those victories have been when she's on the lead. Black Creek Rosebud, even money, gets a great spot to leave from. Right behind the car, we could see her going all the way again today at Clinton. Getting a look here at number 3, Anchor Surreal. Anchor Surreal, not a whole lot of gate speed to work with. She's a stone-cold closer for the most part. Be watching for her to make her big move through the final half. Might be able to make it up in here. The 6-year-old daughter of So Surreal will try for her 20th career victory. Todd Ratchford in the sulky here. Todd starting things up on the afternoon in the top class event, race 1 with Sportsline. We'll get a shot to come from behind here aboard number 3, Anchor Surreal. 6-1 value player with this group. Number 2, Penny's Noir, expected to race up close here, likely sitting 2 or 3, maybe in the early going. Penny's Noir, she's been a pretty good check getter in recent starts, 2nd, 3rds, and 4ths. 9-5, second choice in wagering right now. Penny's Noir, post 2, Jason Ryan up. Less than a minute. Here's rail starter, Kiss It Better. Shows a break in the early going last time out. Pretty much took every chance away. She would have to get away cleanly from the rail in here to be in with a solid shot. She just missed by a head before that over Clinton, May 26th. Again, number 1, Kiss It Better, needs to get away cleanly here. The price is right, 4-1, still time. The starter has called them in, gates moving. Here we go then, race number 9. It's the Frank A. Cameron Barrister and Solicitor feature. Field of 5. Kiss It Better on the rail, then Penny's Noir, Anchor Surreal, Black Creek Rosebud, Sky Velocity completes the lineup Field of 5 into the stretch. Picking up speed. Here they come. They're off. Black Creek Rosebud, as expected, it's going to be showcasing her early speed. Black Creek Rosebud to the top, securing a spot up close. Penny's Noir looking for a room at the inn. That is Sky Velocity. Hasn't found it just yet. Now she does as they straighten up for the backside run. Black Creek Rosebud in command. She's on the lead where she loves to be. Second best, Penny's Noir. Dropping into third with Sky Velocity. Away in fourth cleanly. Kiss It Better. And at the back of the bus, the closer, Anchor So Real. Single file through the quarter mile. 29-3 for Black Creek Rosebud and House. Second best, the following trip for Penny's Noir. Traveling in third, Sky Velocity. There goes Kiss It Better. Underway at a fourth uncovered. That'll be a toe up for Anchor So Real. Going to be 3 in, going to be 2 out with a lap to go in the 9th over Clinton. Black Creek Rosebud, she has gotten that front end respect by the halftime. Black Creek Rosebud bending on towards the 5/8 with Kiss It Better. Reaching up now to challenge for second against Penny's Noir. Anchor So Real, a well-spotted fourth on the outside and a buried fifth. Sky Velocity down the backside. For the final time, Black Creek Rosebud inching closer. Kiss It Better. It's the high road for the closer. Anchor So Real. She's out there 3 deep in third, fourth and in. Penny's Noir trailing, though not out of it. Sky Velocity. Throw a blanket over them. Over to 3/4, 1:31-2. Black Creek Rosebud trying to see it through. Kiss It Better will not go away. Along the inside, Penny's Noir, Black Creek Rosebud. Here she is, folks. Black Creek Rosebud for her 36th career victory. It comes at Clinton. Kiss It Better was second. Third going to Penny's Noir. Black Creek Rosebud all the way for Ice House. Just got an update from our timer, Maddie, there. A timer should read 1:01 at the halftime. Halftime was reached in 1:01 by our pace setter, by our winner, Black Creek Rosebud. Oh, she's tough. She's now a 36-time winner. As mentioned beforehand, many of those victories have been when she's been on the lead. She absolutely loves to be the leading lady, and she did it again today at Clinton. Black Creek Rosebud on top over Kiss It Better. Finishing up in third was Penny's Noir. Kind of close for fourth in there. Winning Connections getting set to join their mare. Black Creek Rosebud in the winner's circle here. Lauren House. Great to see him back in the bike. Sidelined for some weeks. Nursing an elbow injury. Back to victory lane. Lauren House with Black Creek Rosebud here. She's an 8-year-old daughter of Sir Luck out of Greystone Fantasy by Island Fantasy. Owned by Chris Haskell, Tanner Glanville, Ken Colquhoun, and Ben Rathwell. Chris does the training. Lauren House, again, back on board, a winner in Ontario for Black Creek Rosebud. 5th win on the season, 36th career victory. She does it today over the good track in 2:02. Congratulations in winning the Frank A. Cameron Barrister and Solicitor feature. Ninth race official, prices up for 20 for Black Creek Rosebud, Exactor 11 even, dollar try 10.95, super for a buck 20.10, 402 at a 20-cent super play. 10th and final up and coming, race 10, a full field of 8 for the high five finale. What's a high five? You're looking for the top 5 finishers. You can buy a ticket for 20 cents. It's as easy as that. Super high five, Exactor and Try, up next in the 10th race, sponsored by Meridian Credit Union. So some driver changes in the 10th. Lauren House, just saw him win the 9th. He'll be driving the 1, Havarti 1. Number 4, Little T. Make the driver, Jason Ryan. And number 8, Lisa's All In. That driver becomes Carter Gimblett. 8, Pacers, race 10, Exactor Try. It's a high five your way in about 5 minutes. Official rundown for the 9th race. Kiss It Better finished second. Penny's Noir 4. Anchor Surreal third. Black Creek Rosebud, the race winner. 5 was Scratch. Sky Velocity finished 5th. So again, Black Creek Rosebud for the local connections here. Her 36th career victory. She went all the way again. 2 minutes away for the upcoming 10th race. Again, it's a super high five finale. The high five, pick the top 5 finishers. You can wager on it for as little as 20 cents. Pick the top 5 finishers for the high five, and you would get paid. A little over 2 minutes to play race 10. On post parade here now, starters in the 10th and final group of mares for a pop-up series final led by the one Havarti won. It's Lauren House. Catch driving for owner-trainer Ryan Stewart of Lucan. Number 2, Best Actress for Lisa Stewart. It's Ryan Stewart training Todd Ratchford on 2. Then 3, Marina Del Rey. It's Dustin McClure driving for Catherine and Darcy McClure. George McClure trains. Jason Ryan now up on 4, Little T racing for Shen Guo. Trainers Riley Simpson. Then 5, Runaway Heiress. Ryan DeRoche for Courtney Bishop. Trainers Gary Bishop. Credit Kawhi is 6, Paul McKenzie for Larry Lane. The trainer Pat Bissett. Outside chance for 7, PDQ Hanover. It's owned by Adrian Dew, trained by Jacob Murray, Louis Gregg in the sulky. And then a trailing spot for the 8, Lisa's All In. This one for owner-trainer Courtney Robson of Fergus. Make the driver Carter Gimblett. 8 pacing mares for a pop-up series final. Exactor try the High 5 finale. Good luck. Getting close here. It's the pop-up series final. You're looking at 1, Havarti 1. Havarti 1 with Lauren House picking up the catch driving assignment. He'll try to win back-to-back this afternoon at Clinton Raceway after scoring with Black Creek Rosebud. He gets a great shot to come right back here with Havarti 1, a rail advantage. She's been first and second in each of her last 2 over Clinton. Again, it's the rail advantage to work with here in the pop-up series final. Final call for wagers, race 10. We're getting close here. Final call for wagers. On his high 5, less than a minute. Favorite is the 4, Little T. Little T right now at 9-5. Jason Ryan picks up the steer. The starter calls the horses. It's post time. Race 10, sponsored by Meridian Credit Union. It's the pop-up series final for pacing mares. I've already won on the inside and best actress Marina Del Rey. Little T in the center, then Runaway Heiress, Credit Kauai, PDQ Hanover, Lisa's All In, back tearing it. 1/8 of a mile from the start. Picking up speed, here they come. They're rough. Little T to take them on out of there towards the inside. Havarti won, wants a spot up close. Credit Kauai left sharply and finds a deuce pocket ride in the early going. Little T in control, second best. Credit Kauai traveling in third. Havarti won, racing from fourth. We've got Best Actress. Then in the fifth spot, Lisa's All In, third to last, Marina Del Rey. A parked out and moving up, going forward here, Runaway Heiress. And the trailer switching to the outside, PDQ Hanover, the quarter mile, clocking of 29 flat. And it's a 2-length lead here for Little T and Jason Ryan, second best. Travels long shot, Credit Kauai committing to travel first up. This is Havarti won, getting underway for House. That'll be cover for Best Actress, who went outside in fourth. Up front and in control, Little T showing the way over a halftime of 59 seconds flat. Little T driving on here, widens her lead by 2.5 lengths, under urging a second. Credit Kauai out there in third. Havarti won. Best Actress trying to gain from fourth. Marina Del Rey fifth, out there in the sixth spot. Travels, Lisa's All In, up and by 3/4 they go. Little T still in complete control, 128 flat. Little T bending into the final turn. Her lead now 3 full lengths. Credit Kauai holding down second. Havarti won is third. 3 wide side trying to gain from fourth will be Best Actress, and 1/8 of a mile left to go. This is Little T still in command. Little T holding down a 5-length lead. She's a pop-up series final winner. Little T. Havarti won second, then Credit Kauai, Best Actress, and Marina Del Rey, 159 and 2, make the final. Little T. Number 4, Little T, making it look quite easy there in her pop-up series final victory. Went to the top, took 4 left turns, and now she's home and she is cooled. Jason Ryan on board for the connections, owner Shen Guo, trainer Riley Simpson. 4, 1, 6, 2, and 3. That's your winning combination required to cash in on the High Five finale. Little T returning, meeting up with trainer Riley Simpson. Little T, the 6-year-old daughter of All-American native from Tierra's Bluff by Artiscape. Owned by Shen Guo of Waterloo, Ontario. Again, it's Riley Simpson trained and Jason Ryan driven to win in the pop-up series final. Sponsored by Meridian Credit Union. Congratulations. This was Little T going all the way in 159 and 2. Race number 10, it's now official. The prices are posted. Little T, $4.60 on the win ticket. Exactor came back at $13.90. Dollar Try, $56.50. Daily Double came back at $27.80. A pick 3, $21.60. Pick 4, $187.80. High Five Finale came back at $306.56. Excellent price on that High Five, considering favorites came in the first couple of spots there. Again, over $300 returning on a 20-cent High Five play. Great payout there in the finale. The official rundown, Havarti won was second. Best Actress fourth. Marina Del Rey fifth. Little T, the race winner. Runaway Heiress sixth. Credit Kawhi third. PDQ Hanover eighth. Lisa's All In finishing sixth. A mile time of 1:59.2. A runaway winner. In the pop-up series final, it was Little T. Top down at 2:45, 1:7, 3, 8, and 6. That's going to do it for the live pari-mutuel racing action on this afternoon's racing card. Well, thank you all for joining us, taking in the racing here at Clinton Raceway. Next card of live racing a week from today. It's the Father's Day matinee with the live racing getting underway at 1:30. It's a great afternoon to spend here at Clinton Raceway with the family. Again, a Father's Day card. Win it for Dad, right? There's from golf to gear to sports tickets, swag, and more. All kinds of giveaways. And like a 50-50 draw, silent auction, a bake sale, barbecue, a fundraiser in support of Seaforth Homecoming 2025. It's on tap that day. And plus, there's a chance to win a VIP package for 4 to the Kinpace Final, plus OSS 50th anniversary celebrations here on July 7th. All going down next Sunday, Father's Day, June 16th. We do have a non-betting qualifying race. I believe it's a field of 3 coming up here shortly. And likely Maddie, maybe Maddie, on the call for the qualifier. Thank you for joining us from the eye in the Clinton sky. Sugar Doyle, have yourself a great rest of the weekend.